What a beautiful day it is today to be filming this beautiful detached luxury villa, and we are in Botany Bay, just on the outskirts of North London, beside Hadley Wood and within the London borough of Enfield. And we are sat on one of the best plots on the Ridgeway, overlooking the Greenbelt countryside and the London skyline. With 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a cinema room, a boutique principal suite, double garage and a massive driveway that can fit up to 10 vehicles. This property will not disappoint. Come on in. So welcome to the Ridgeway, and probably one of my favourite entrance halls. Love these glass balustrades, which combines well with this natural stone flooring, adds that little bit of elegance. So we've got 2 wings, one east, one west. But before I take you into the main home, where I want to take you is into the open plan lounge / dining room. So contemporary style, very elegant. I like the choice of furniture. So you've got dual sofas and chairs, which really dominate this space, but define it also. You've got the bar to the left where you'll probably find Matt. Well, actually, you'll probably find both of us. And I like this space. It's inviting. You walk straight from the entrance in here, and then you have this fantastic view, panoramic views of these gardens. And just remember, we're in North London. We're on the border of North London. It's unheard of to have views just like this. So anyway, moving on, we then have the formal dining room. So it goes from carpet to tiles, which means it feels like a separate space. There's 2 dining rooms in here. This is dining room number 1, very formal, big table in the center, and you could even have a bigger table. So if you're having family meals, this is where you're going to be, and this is where you're going to enjoy those views. But you could completely separate this space off and could actually have a completely separated dining room. So into one of the most important rooms in this property, which is the kitchen, and I'm impressed. I like the layout of it. I like the L-shaped layout. This must be about 3 meters in length. Modern kitchens now have really evolved to becoming that central hub, and this layout adds to that. Love the LED strip lighting, hot cooker tap, horizontal windows which allow that natural light to really pour in from the front of the property. Then you've got the big American fridge freezer, Fisher & Paykel, one of my favorite. Cabinetry is really nice and understated. Larder cupboards, very nice. 4 ovens, or 2 ovens, a steam oven and a microwave. So directly opposite the rear of the kitchen, you have your open plan family room, but I'm not going to call it a room, I'm going to call it an area, because it's that seamless connection from your kitchen, which is now your entertainment space. So you've got the big breakfast bar, which is positioned perfectly to take in those views. You've got the snug, which means if your partner's cooking or you've got kids that are working on homework and maybe you're cooking, you feel like you're still connected. But look at that view. That's special. So you have your second dining room, which is less formal, but for convenience purposes, probably used more than the actual formal dining room. Mirrored storage cabinets here, another storage area. You've got a utility to my right, 2 AC units, so 1 in the kitchen and 1 in the dining room here. A number of cabinets, and just behind me, you've got your second kitchen, which is probably your chef's kitchen actually, and access to your garden. But where I want to take you to is the cinema room. So to my left, you have your downstairs bathroom, very luxurious, built-in bath, gorgeous. And then you have the cinema room, and this room is spacious. Another AC unit, love this textured wallpaper, plus the carpet in here is extremely comfortable. And look how big this sofa is. Let me sit down. I'll probably look like a small ant sat here. You've got LED lighting across the ceiling, but why I like this room with the dual aspect windows is that if you wanted, or if you had a big family and you just wanted some privacy, you don't just have your formal lounge where you could relax. You've got this room. So I'd be sitting here watching football, watching programs, doing whatever I need to do. If you have kids, this is where you kind of want that privacy. So back through the entrance hallway, we're now on the right hand side of the wing. There's a downstairs toilet to my right. Love this floor to ceiling glass mirror. There's underfloor heating on this side of the property. We've got the first bedroom, which is bedroom number 5. No, it doesn't come with the teddies, but a great space. Now, this has been configured to the owner's requirements. Currently, there's not as many people living here. So this is why you have bedrooms downstairs and also bedrooms on this side. Before I take you to the bedrooms, I need to show you, you have the double garage outside. So if you have high performance vehicles, you want them to be locked away and not on the drive, that's where you keep them. Very luxurious downstairs WC. Big skylight just in front of me for that natural light. So to my right, you have the home gym, another AC unit, padded floor. So if you're dropping any weights, I can see there's a screen here as well. Floor to ceiling mirrors on this side, which allows you to concentrate on your workout. Or if you just love yourself like Matt, it's the perfect space to be in. And then we have the home office. So very important, super important actually since COVID, as most people are working from home. And how it's been configured, you've got a social space and you've got a study space. So you've got the big desk area, which allows you to concentrate. Now, if you're high performing, or forget if you're high performing or not, just having that view while you're working is going to motivate you. So I love the fact it's positioned here. You've got the sofa, so maybe if you finish work and you just want to relax, or maybe watch football, if the missus is watching a program, you can just sit back and enjoy here. But this for me is probably the perfect home office. So up this staircase towards my left, you have 2 double rooms, both with 3-piece en suites. Currently the vendors, this is where their grandkids relax and entertain, but this is the perfect place for guests to be. Let me take you to the principal suite. This one will blow you away. So what I love about the first floor is how spacious it is. We're currently on the secondary living space. You've got 1 bedroom to the left and then you've got the primary suite to my right. And this has all been purposely set up to take in those elevated views. But if you like style, come and check this out. Any luxurious suite should never feel as if you're walking into the bedroom, but this one feels like a boutique high-end hotel. And I'm here for it. So we start in the walk-in dressing area, which is stylish, but also open. Dual full height dressing areas on either side. And what I like about this layout is detached from the bedroom. The bed is positioned centrally, which is inviting you in, but this room has personality. It has style, but look at the size and how spacious it is. So this is the ultimate relaxation area and where the magic happens. And what I mean by that is the privacy and the comfort. And there's a lot of features that I love. Big feature wall behind the bed, which makes the bed the centerpiece of the room. The floor space in here is wide and it feels like you're away in a huge suite. Love the chandelier hanging from the ceiling, adds that little bit of sophistication. Armchair with a matching ottoman and that blush pink carpet. And whether you like pink or not, this room has personality. So then behind me, behind this view, you have these automated drapes which allow you to have full privacy. But if you want it to be open and special, it allows you to connect with the countryside. Let's go and see. So completing this floor, you have your vanity space. By the way, guys, this glows at night. We're going to show you the twilight. It's very, very cool. So you've got your vanity space, which is private, really big, downstairs toilet, but not your ensuite bathroom. A second dressing room behind the bed. And then you have this luxurious his and her sink, massive bathtub, walk-in shower with the rain shower head. This is special. So we're here in bedroom 2 and a good space room, currently set up as a lounge and also an office. So you've got a walk-in dressing room to my left, big space there. You've also got the ensuite bathroom, which is a 3-piece ensuite. But again, if you have kids or a guest bedroom, this is the perfect place to be. So the gardens for me, and I know I say this a lot, but the garden for me is the main feature of this property. As soon as we walked in, we were stunned. Countryside living, but you're still on the border of North London. And one thing I have to point out is how quiet it actually is. So you've got the wood decking just outside of your main lounge, which allows that seamless transition from indoor to outdoor living. 2 alfresco dining areas. So if you're entertaining, this is where you're going to be. And at night, this looks absolutely stunning. I can see a pond, which looks to be, I don't know what fish is there, probably what, carp would you say, Matt? Carp. And you have this lawned area. I can see the border just in front of me, but at night it looks absolutely stunning. Just remember, guys, we're southwest facing, which means it's a sun trap. And look, we've been out here all afternoon. Look at that view. So you've seen the ground floor, you've seen the first, you've seen the stunning gardens and the backdrop just behind me. It's now time for me to take you to see the local area and some of the local amenities. So whether you need the underground or the overground train station, you're spoilt for choice. And today we're at Cockfosters train station, which sits on the Piccadilly line and is just a 10-minute drive away from the property. You also have the other option of using the overground with Cruise Hill train station, which gets you into Finsbury Park in just 10 minutes. And it's just a 2-minute drive from the property. So the popular choice of the Robin Hood pub is situated on the Ridgeway and literally just a few minutes walk from the property. Whether you want a local roast, cocktails or live music, it has it all. And even better yet, what makes this pub really special, it overlooks the London skyline. So just off the Ridgeway, you join us at the Botany Bay Cricket Club, a very popular choice in the local area, which caters for all age groups, has a huge amount of development and is just a stone's throw away from the property. So that's the end of the property tour, and me and Matt are now going to take in these views. If you would like your own exclusive viewing or even more information about this property, please contact me on the details that follow.